So basically, the idea behind this is that I know a lot of DJs out there aren't really like the sales type, right? So this would be something to help you move along with your sales process by presenting an app to your clients. Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I want to talk a little bit about wedding sales. Let's get into it. What is going on, guys? Once again, welcome back to the channel. Scott King here. I run a DJ company in Orlando, Florida, www.djsorlando.com, and I've been able to build my business exponentially from the seeds that I planted in 2020, and I've had growth every single year, and it's all from the learnings that I had from NLP, hypnosis, and internet marketers. So with that in mind, if you're looking to grow your business, go to coachscottking.com, come join us in the Facebook group, and I love talking about this kind of stuff. So basically, I want to talk about the first sales class that I had that was impactful to me. So I was taking a class with this guy named Billy Genius Marketing, and he said to break out a piece of paper, draw a line down the middle, and on the left side, write down all the hurdles that your client could be going through, and on the right side, your solution to all those hurdles, and then work that into your sales pitch. So what does that do? That sets you as the professional, and it increases empathy. So I went ahead and did that exercise, and this is kind of what it looks like, right? So we had music and entertainment, ceremony sound, budget management, vendor selection, time management. They have to do a guest list, venue availability, coordination the day of, theme and decor, and then of course they have to keep everybody on the same page as they check off everything on their checklist, right? So as a DJ, there's only so many things you could do to answer the problems that they have. And then, of course, there's I'm going to sit down with, a couple DJs. And how do you set yourself apart from the other people that you're going to sit down with, right? So basically, on the right side, I just wrote out some solutions, and then you can weave these into your sales pitch, right? So you want to set yourself as the professional. Basically, you just want to be able to prove that you're the guy for the job, ensure them that you have extra gear and that you're trustworthy, and then know what you're doing when it comes to being a wedding DJ, right? But what are some other things that you could do to, take that extra step for your clients, right? You can have a budget calculator, an app with a checklist, reminders, and of course, you can help build some team building between the families as they check off things on the list. Now, before I get into the next part, I want to talk a little bit about what a lead magnet is. So a lead magnet is something that I learned from Russell Brunson. What he does is he gives something for free to leads that don't know who he is in return for an email address. Now, the thing that he gives them is called a lead magnet. Now, the whole point of a lead magnet is that it's supposed to be beneficial, and that the lead, or the person that doesn't really know who you are, is able to get some benefit out of what they got from you for free. And that triggers what is called reciprocity that I learned in hypnosis and NLP, right? And basically, reciprocity is that if I scratch your back, you'll scratch mine. So if you give them an app that can help them, plan their big day, then that would be something different that maybe somebody else who they sit down with isn't going to do. So let's go ahead and look at the app that I had my team create. So basically, it's called the Wedding Playbook app. And what that does is it has my logo right there on the bottom of the home screen, so they know that I was the one who, created it, and I'm setting myself as the professional by having my own app, and that will build some prestige, right? When you have the app, what does it do for you, right? So it's a wedding planner, budget, calculator, team building, and it also has a checklist as well. So, when you go in here, you create your own account, and then, I already set the date there, right? And then, of course, team, because it's called the Wedding Playbook, I used words that were centered around sports, right? So you can have team members and coaches, right? Basically, once you sit down with, your wedding planner, you could put their information in there. And then, of course, over here, we have a budget calculator. Now, the way this works is it's separated into some groups. And, of course, they can, add their own groups. And then if you wanted to go in and edit, right? So this one is called the ceremony and reception box, right? So before you start going out and getting your vendors, you can have an idea. You can scrapbook your budget, right? So the ones in red is like an idea. And then once you get your vendor, you can put the actual price in there. So if you had to readjust or recalculate your budget based on something was a little less or a little more than what you're expecting to spend, and then it all keeps it centralized in one spot. There's the checklist of all the different things that they're most likely going to have to do. in order to plan their big day. And then if there's no task on here, they can just add a task, and then that'll remind them and their assistant coaches of all the things that they have to do. So when you go back to the event, you can add assistant coaches. So basically you would put their name and their email address in there. So when you check off something on the list, they'll be able to get a notification saying, oh great, my in-laws got the cake, I don't have to worry about that, right? And then everybody will be alerted when something happens within the app, which I thought was kind of cool that I wanted my team to put in there. So you might be wondering what this has to do with you, right? Well, since I created it, I thought it'd be a cool idea to white label it. White labeling is basically when somebody else kind of rents the idea and they can present it as their own. So basically, once you get their information, they're considered leads, and maybe you haven't gotten their email address yet from anywhere that you're advertising, and then they get a random call. Hey, do you DJ weddings? Yeah, I do. Here, check this app out. And as soon as they sign up, you get their email address, or maybe you can take their email address while you got them on the phone there. Yet at the same time, once you get all their information, then you could send them alerts through the app. So basically, the idea behind this is that I know a lot of DJs out there aren't really like the sales type, right? So this would be something to help you move along with your sales process by presenting an app to your clients to put them at ease that you know that you're the professional for the job. Now, it's kind of in beta right now, and I'm looking for some people to help test it out with the white labeling part, and so I could put my team to work and then make the app better for people that are using it. So if that is something that's interesting to you, I will leave the links below at www.coachscottking.com, and of course we have www.theweddingplaybookapp.com, and of course we have www.theweddingplaybookapp.com. So I want to see you guys get some more sales. Make sure to like, comment on the video. And if this information was useful to you, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And I'll have some more updates on this app as we continue to modify it. Thanks.